PINform video. In this tutorial, I'm going to attempt to show you the various functions of PINform and how to use it. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need to do is go to the App Store and type in PINform. You will see the icon. You're going to want to install that, follow directions provided. Once it's installed, you will see the icon on your device. You're going to tap that to get you to the opening page. This is the setup page, the initial setup page that you're going to fill in by yourself. You're going to want to make sure you put your teacher's name in correctly, and by that what I mean is make sure that you capitalize the names and punctuate correctly, because this is automatically a default setting which is going to sign all of the documents you send. This part, the email from, you're going to want to set up most likely as your school email. This email from is going to be the email they will hit reply and all the responses will go to. So let's go on to the next page. Once you've filled all those things in, you're going to see, you're going to open up and you'll have your classes. In order to add a class, well, when you first get it, you may see sample class depending on the version. But once you're at the classes screen, hit edit and you will see a button appear that says add a class. Tap add class and you will have this page come up where you put the name in. You could put unlimited amount of classes in period 1, period 2. If it's just a homeroom, that's really up to you. You click save and you are ready to go. I'm going to name this class video tutorial. Again, click save and you will see it show up right here. Down here, I'll show you real quick. This is a tools button. This is an information button. These are going to assist you if you do get into any trouble. This will show you some of the templates for settings. If you want to try to change some of the templates, you can. I don't recommend it unless you're somewhat of a savvy computer user. This is going to be used for other functions. There is a CSV file import capability, so this will walk you through that. Let me go back here. If you press the video tutorial, that will get you to that particular class. I could open any one of these. I'm going to open the video tutorial and show you how to add a student. I tap that button, video tutorial shows up. I hit edit. You'll see it shows to add a student. Click add the student and you get a blank template show up. Put their first name, last name, primary email, and we've added a secondary email. This is especially helpful for parents who are separated or you're not getting communication to both parents for any number of reasons. At this point, I've populated it. You're going to go ahead and hit save, and you'll get a notice that it's been updated, and there he is in the class. Now, I've done a couple more, and for the matter of saving time, I've automatically populated this entire class to show you some of the other functions. One of the first functions, the primary function used by people, is this homework tab. If you tap the homework tab, all these arrows will go away on the right, and you will see, oh, let me check something. Yeah, sorry about that. All these arrows will go away, and you will see the heading changes to homework. We can go ahead and just simply tap any part of this line, and it will show that this child has not done the homework. We tap the email button at this point, and at this point 3 messages will go home automatically populated that says, "Dear parent, the homework, Bob did not complete his homework." If of course Bob's parents are reading it, Bob did not complete his homework for, and the date is automatically populated. It will then say, "Thank you very much," or "Sincerely," and Mr. Tomasello. That's my name, but your name will show up. And let's go to the next screen. There is an option to enter the homework description. This is good for people who teach multiple subjects. You can put science page 29 or whatever you're going to do. You go ahead. This is showing you what the parent is going to receive. And this is the exact email I sent to myself. Notice it says Joe 1631. this is going to be, I have this populated, that is me as a student. So it would just say John or Paul or whatever it is that you put in. Next, I believe we're going to go over the send email function. The send email function, you will tap this email, and the first thing you're going to see is this is for an entire class email. If you want to send this email to an entire class, you say yes, and you will get this screen. You will notice the first two maybe of your email addresses will show up in the bar. You won't be able to see all of them as there's just not room for it. You're going to put the subject here, tap the icon, tap over here, and you will then be able to put the body of the message. Go back, body of the message will go here. Tap send, and it will go out to every parent. You will then get a confirmation note that it did indeed go out. Let me go back just a couple real quick to show you. Sorry about that. Here are two file folders. This one is showing that things are in the process of going out. These are error messages. This might be that you have an email address in incorrectly, in which case you will tap that and you can see which ones actually did not make it to the parents. I find that especially helpful. There's this way you know if they got there or not. Next, I'm not sure what we're going to do next. Okay, yep. Next, if I want to send a note to a specific student, I will just tap that student's name. So I'm going to tap on Joe Thomas, and this is what will show up. I'm going to hit Add Note, and we're going to send a note to him. Now, this comes up next as a blank screen. We can do an email, we can send a picture, or we can get a picture from our library. In this case, I believe I started with just a simple email. Yeah. These numbers up here, this is the parent, this is the address, the email address. This is automatically populated. The subject is automatically populated. This parent will get in the subject line, note for Joe, note for Paul, note for whatever student you tapped. This is automatically put in, dear parent or guardian. This is automatically put in, and there's a little bit more on the bottom that you can't see. This is where you start the message. Another nice function is you can use Siri. You can just tap it here and speak your mind, say what you want. Well, I don't know that you'd want to speak your mind completely, but say what you need to say. Tap that. Email will go out. You will get a confirmation that it was sent. Another function, you can use the camera button. This is a picture. It comes out a little bit better. This was an older picture that I took, but you can see some of the icons that you can place on it. Here's a newer picture that I took. They can't come out really good. We're going to go ahead and tap use this photo. This is the one we want to use. We go to here, and these are some icons that we're adding to it. Right now there's 8, but we can put an arrow here. We can drag that arrow around and show, I want you to look specifically at this particular part. Kind of a nice feature. These are the icons, left arrow, right arrow, star. This is, you can see these for yourself, but this is a note. If you tap the note function, it acts as a sticky note. Again, you can drag this around and place it anywhere on the thing. Once you tap right here in the sticky note, you will get the notation bar. It does start with nothing. You're going to backspace and erase that. Then you will fill that in with whatever note you want. John had a great day. Please remember to, when you're borrowing, to cross out and rename correctly, or anything you choose to put, and you drag it around. There it is. It shows up in the photo. Hit send. You'll get a confirmation that it's sent. And, well, in this one, there are different versions that I've been working with. You may have to hit send and it goes automatically. You might, this is the newer version, so you can send it, hit the email, excuse me, or you can save it for a little bit later and send it then. Here's your confirmation that it was added, and we're getting towards the end. Finally, once you're in classes and you tap a student, you can go back and hit show notes. This is especially helpful for parent conferences. They archive everything you've sent. Here it is right here on March 12th. It went here. It was a note for Joe. It said, "Dear parent or guardian." You can scroll down. It will have more information. If there's a photo attached, you will see the photo. And finally, I know I said finally before, but for those users who are familiar with the CSV files, you can create a text file and import each name in with a kind of a mass import. It's a little bit difficult to do if you're not familiar with the CSV file or the CSV format, but if you'd like to try it, you'll hit import down here in one of the beginning screens, which I could go find it and see if it's back here. No. But you'll hit import in one of those beginning screens, and it's going to take you to this page. When you hit continue, it's not going to allow you to do anything because it is missing. This button right here, the information button, is going to walk you through the entire process. It involves getting back to iTunes, importing a text file in, hooking up the computer. It's not terribly difficult, but it is a little bit more advanced. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for taking the time to check out this video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to email me at joeyt1631@AOL. Thank you very much. Have a great day.